Hello you guys, and welcome back to another Shop My Stash video. We are going to be shopping my stash today for my first rotation of fall products. So products to transition me out of the summer weather, which we still will have summer weather kind of sprinkle into September, but to transition me out of the summer weather and into the fall. But first, we are going to go through, I have this drawer as well as this drawer, which is where I house all of my makeup products. So we'll go through both of these drawers and put some products back, maybe keep a few in rotation, and essentially shop my stash for, again, the first products that are going to transition me into the fall. So if you guys are interested, stay tuned. First, if you have yet to subscribe to my channel and you like project painting content, shop my stashes, palette themed content, anything like that, I hope you'll consider subscribing before moving on. And other than that, let's jump into the video. Okay, I took my powder puff out. We're going to quickly go through this drawer. This right here, this is a lot of eye products. So I have some ColourPop singles and things like that. I think I'm going to keep everything that's currently in this little cubby. In here I have like my eyebrow stuff, my glitter glue, my mascaras that I'm currently working on, my eyeshadow base, kind of like essentials that aren't switching out too much for me. The one thing I have in here that I am going to keep in here that I didn't use last time is the Tarte Chrome Paint Pot in the shade Top Yacht. I didn't use that at all. And then the ColourPop Super Shocks I have in here, I have Ladybird, I think. Sorry, I have Sail Away, Run Wild, Ritz, and then I also have Ladybird right there. So those will all be staying. For my lip products, I have quite a few lip products that I am going to put back. I am going to put back both of my Fenty Poutsicles. I have Zesty Bestie and Strawberry Sangria. I'm going to put both of those back. Those are definitely more summer shades for me. I'm also going to put back the Physicians Formula Watermelon Sugar Lip Gloss. I did get some use out of that. What else? I'm going to put the Fenty Heat back. This is in the shade Cherry, I believe. I will also put back my NARS Orgasm X Lip Oil. I will put back the True Love, the Lime Crime True Love. A lot of these I really didn't get use out of, but I just know I'm not going to reach for them right now. Like, I'm definitely leaning towards more like brownie nude beige shades for the lips, or even like a darker like vampy. I'm not really feeling true red as we like head into the fall. I'm gonna keep my Clarins lip oil in here. I'll put back this one from Bite Beauty. This is in the shade Orange Fizz. I also will put back, but I'm sure I will pull it out closer to holiday season, this one from Persona. It's the liquid lipstick in the shade Holy Grail. I will actually put back the Iconic London lip gloss. I've actually used this quite a bit, so I'm going to put that back for now just because it's gotten some use. I am going to keep in Too Faced Naked Dolly. This is a very nude lipstick, but I'm trying to get as much use out of it as possible. I'm going to put back this Fresh Sugar chapstick or whatever this is. It's a bright red, and so I don't need that right now. I'll also put back my Tarte Maracuja lip plumper. I have mine in the shade Poppy, which is a really beautiful coral orange, but again kind of more like a pinky orange, but not what I'm reaching for right now. I'll leave in Very Victoria from Charlotte Tilbury just because that's kind of what I'm reaching for these days. I'll also leave in this Give Them Lala Beauty lip gloss in the shade Trippin'. I would like to see if I can maybe finish that this year. And then maybe I'll also leave in the Lawless liquid lipstick in the shade Leo. This is getting really old in my collection, so I'd like to try and get some more use out of that. Ooh, what do I want to do? I reached this like 2 times. I think I'm going to keep this pulled for one more rotation. I will put back the Oma by Sharon C Flawless in Real Life foundation. I reached for this a couple times, and I think I could pull this one back out, although it's definitely a deeper shade, like definitely a self-tan shade. But I could see myself reaching for that a little bit more in the like November months because it's a little bit more full coverage and mattifying. I am going to put back my IT Cosmetics CC Nude Glow. I reached for this a couple of times, but just really not feeling this one right now. I'm also going to put back my Clinique Even Better foundation. I reached for this a couple of times. And then I'm going to keep pulled this one back here, which is the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator, because I don't remember reaching for this one at all. And that concludes the first drawer. So we do have some room. We have some room for some more foundations or whatever it might be in this drawer, but moving on to the second drawer. All right, you guys, into this drawer, I tried to keep it where products that I had gotten use out of, I put on the left hand side, and then products I was still trying to use I put on the right hand side. There's overflow. My NARS Laguna Sunwash Cream Bronzer, I'm gonna actually keep this pulled just because I only reached for this a few times and I would like to continue to reach for this. I will put back both my Vive Bronzing Duo as well as my Dior bronzer because I did reach for both of those a decent amount of times. I'm going to keep in my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. I just recently grabbed for that to kind of get use out of that. This is a blush stick that should not be in here. I have my Fenty cream bronzer. I think I reached for once. I think I'm actually going to keep that. Ooh, that pulled and my Rose Ink pulled. I wanted to get more use out of my Rose Ink because I do feel like that one will go bad more quickly. So maybe I will actually put back my NARS for right now just to try and focus on my Rose Ink. I have my RCMA powder in here that's in my Laura Mercier container that I'm just going to keep in. I have my Hourglass Luminous Light powder, which I'll also keep in. I feel like I just have those always on hand, as well as my number 7 powder. That's staying. For my blushes, I will put back both my Say blush in the shade Poppy as well as my Rare Beauty liquid blush in the shade Joy. I did reach for each of these a couple of times. Really beautiful for the summer, and actually maybe I'll keep Joy in and just try and get a little extra use because I feel like this is something that could transition well from summer into the fall. So I'm going to keep this pulled. I feel like I should put back my Buxom blush in the shade Seychelles because I've reached for this so much, but I feel like if I put it back, I'm just gonna keep going to reach for it. Like, I feel like this should just be permanent to this drawer as well because it's just the perfect neutral nude blush if I just don't want to think about my blush, so that's gonna stay. I have my Vive blush in the shade Sorbet, which I reached for I think twice. It's such a vibrant blush. I am gonna put this back. I'm gonna put that back for now. I'll also put back the Huda Beauty blush stick in the shade Coral Cutie. I reached for that a couple of times. Really beautiful, but definitely something that I feel like pairs really well with like a skin tint, and that might just not be what I'm looking for now that we are heading into the fall. I will also put back the Knobless Skin Glazing in the shade Lola. There's another Knobless Skin Glazing I think I will grab, but I did get a little bit of use out of that. And then I'm going to keep the Melt Golden Hour Cream Blush in because I didn't reach for that at all. I did reach for this Honest Beauty blush once, but I think I'll keep this as well. This is in the shade Foxy. It gives a really beautiful sunburnt sort of vibe, but also kind of gives me, like the shade kind of reminds me of summer into fall. So I'll keep that pulled. I think I'll also keep this Natasha Denona My Dream Cheek Trio pulled. I just randomly grabbed that. It's not something that was originally rolled in, and I've only reached for it once since pulling it into my drawer, so I'm gonna reach for it a bit more. And then we have all of my highlights. So I have the NARS highlight in the shade Fort de France. I reached for this a couple of times, and I am gonna put this back as well as the Pixie by Petra for sure. I just don't see myself reaching for this much soon. I'm gonna keep in my ABH Amrezy highlight. I reached for this a couple of times, but I kind of want this to be my go-to champagne highlight right now, so that's gonna stay. I will put back this one from M Cosmetics in the shade Clarity. It's just a really vibrant, like very metallic golden shade, and while it's beautiful, it's just not, I'm not looking for something as intense as this right now. I'll keep Ray Rider in from Kaleidos. I maybe reached for this once, so we're gonna keep that in. What do I have back here? Oh yes, I have the Artist Couture Summer Haze highlight. I actually reached for this quite a few times, and I feel like I should put this back, but I kind of want to keep it pulled for one more rotation just because I really enjoy reaching for this when I actually make the effort to do so. I did get some good use out of the Laura Mercier highlight in the shade Rose Glow, and while I do kind of want to keep this pulled, I feel like I should put this back and grab for something else, but I do really, I do love this one. Oh, I'm gonna put this back because I'm gonna keep Natasha Denona, this Natasha Denona powder. I love me a pink highlight, but I need to like focus on my champagne one, so I'm gonna keep Natasha Denona Glow because I only reached for that a couple of times. As you can see, I have a huge pan on this one, and I would like to expand this one even further before the end of the year, so I'm gonna keep that in. And then I'll put back this one from Ofra. This one is in collaboration with Steph Toms. A really, really beautiful highlight, but very, very intense and just not what I'm looking for right now. So I will put that back as well. And that is everything that was in this drawer. So you guys know what that means. it is officially time to go shop my stuff. All right, you guys, the lighting is always questionable here, but we're gonna start up with my lipsticks. I'm gonna grab this from NARS. It's one of their lip crayons in the shade Bettina, which is a really beautiful, like, mauve-y pink shade that I think could be beautiful for this time of year. I'm also gonna grab this one from Merit. This is in the shade Baby, and I will swatch the ones that I pull for you guys here in just a minute. Is there anything else I wanna pull from here? Maybe this one from It Cosmetics in the shade Humble. Okay, there they are swatched out. On top we have It Cosmetics Humble. In the middle we have Merit Baby. And then on the bottom we have NARS Bettina. Okay, so then jumping right in, I think, what do I want to grab? Ooh, this is tough. I've reached for my Kosas concealer this year. So I'm gonna grab Rose Ink. It's been a little bit since I've reached for this, so I'm gonna put that one into the mix. I don't want to get super overwhelmed with my powders, but I feel like I haven't reached for this one from Fenty Beauty all year. This is the powder foundation in the shade 170. So I think I will grab this. I feel like this could be a good, yeah, I'm gonna grab this. I don't know if I've reached for this one at all this year. We'll grab that for a powder. Do I want to grab, you know what, I've been thinking about this primer lately and just wanting to give it a second chance. This is the one from Refi, so I think I'll pull this just to give it like a second chance, see how we feel. I think next rotation I'm gonna grab the Danessa Myrix and try and get some use out of that. I think my skin will really like the hydration from that, but I think from this drawer we're just gonna grab these 3 products for right now. So then into drawer 2 we have all of my foundations. Ooh, I think I'm gonna grab the Tarte Shape Cloud Coverage. Maybe I'll grab Chanel Le Beige. Yes. And then I feel like I also kind of want to grab one of these Merit stick foundations. I have both the shade Bisque and Cream. I'm gonna grab both and just see which one matches me better, but I'm gonna grab those as well. And then we can call it good for this drawer. Okay, moving into my bronzer drawer. I have my Rose Ink Cream Bronzer, which I want to focus on. I think I might actually pull the Hollywood. No, because I have my Oma Beauty Contour Wand, which I'm focused on in a project, as well as Kevyn Kwan. No, we're not going to grab that right now. Is there anything else I want to grab from this drawer? Maybe. Ooh, do I not want to grab anything from my bronzer drawer? Maybe not, so that I can focus on, well, it's been a bit since I've reached for Marc Jacobs, and we've got a good pan going on this, but I feel like we could make this pan a little bit stronger, so maybe I'll pull this and just try and get even just a little bit of use out of this to expand that pan just a little bit more. Moving into my blush drawer, I'm gonna grab the Bare Minerals Bronzer in Kiss of Copper. I feel like this is the perfect blush to pull me from summer to fall. And then I think I'll also actually grab this one from NYX as well. This is the Sweet Cheeks Soft Cheek Tint. I have mine in the shade Nude Tude. I feel like this could be a really, really beautiful nude blush for this time of year. And then maybe Becca Songbird. Yeah, Becca Songbird for a terracotta brownie bronzy sort of blush. We love it this time of year. And then it's, ooh, one of my favorite blushes of all time, the Makeup by Mario Desert Rose blush. We're grabbing this too. And then I think maybe we will call it good. Actually, I'll also grab Makeup by Mario Earthy Pink for another cream blush option. Alrighty, we are already down to the highlight drawer. What are we doing? I know that I did say I want to focus on more champagne highlights, but we're also gonna grab for a pink option the Makeup Forever Pro Fusion highlight. I think this is in the shade, it's worn off. I think 1, maybe not, but we're grabbing this. It's a pink highlight and it's beautiful. I'm also gonna grab the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Beauty Light Wand. It's been a minute since I've reached for this, and I've been a lot better about highlighting with like a cream and liquid highlight lately. So I'm gonna grab this, as well as, is that gonna be it? That might be it. That might be it. Should it be it? Ooh, do I wanna grab ColourPop Lunch Money? Maybe try and expand that pan just a little bit further too before the end of the year, before I update you on all of the products with pan. Let's do it. We're gonna grab ColourPop Lunch Money. And then the rest of the products in here, we've got mascara and brows / eyeshadow primer, and I don't need anything else from there. So moving into this drawer, I don't think I'm gonna grab anything from here. It's just singles. I don't really feel like adding any more single. Actually, I'm gonna pull this back in. This is Victoria Beckham Tea Rose, and I would love to use this for some beautiful mauve fall toned looks. So we'll pull this in, but I'm not gonna grab any lip liners. I don't need my MAC Fix Plus, and so we're gonna call it good for this drawer. Okay, and then we just have liquid lipstick and lip gloss to end it off with. I am definitely grabbing this Dirty Chai from Bite Beauty. This is like the perfect shade for the fall. Yes, please. I'm also from Bite Beauty gonna grab this. I would love to really make a push to finish this year. This is in the shade Cinnamon Twist. And then I think I'll also grab the MAC Powder Kiss liquid lip color in the shade Over the Taupe, which I really love this shade. It's gonna be beautiful for this time of year. And then, not to be too extra, but I think because I would love to finish this off this year, I'm gonna grab this mini from Rare Beauty. It is in the shade Flawless, and we're gonna see if we can at least make a dent in that. Next rotation, I definitely wanna grab this Beauty Bakery shade, and then also like this shade from Too Faced, but for right now, we're gonna call it good for this drawer. And then we have my lip gloss drawer, which we love. These are like my favorite lip glosses. I'm gonna grab this one from Lila B. This is, I think, a lip oil. It's in the shade Be Remarkable, and I just fear if I don't use this up this year, it's gonna go bad. So I'm gonna grab that, and then I think I'm also gonna grab this one from Fenty. This definitely gives me those like mauve toned fall vibes. Plus, hello, football season is starting soon. This is the Gloss Bomb in the shade Riri, which she came out with when she was hosting the Super Bowl this year, or the halftime show. So we're gonna grab that. I want to grab this Kopari lip glossy as well. Maybe, yeah, we love a Kopari lip glossy. This is in the shade Beachy Peach, but I also feel like this gives like autumn vibes, kind of. Also, I'm getting my lip swatch on literally every drawer that I open. How neat is that? Okay, you guys, and then we have an empty drawer. And then in my bottom drawer, we have products that I still need to give you guys my thoughts and reviews on. But here are all the products we shopped my stash for. I'm gonna go toss these in my makeup drawers, and we will be right back to wrap up this video. All right, you guys, and there we have it. We have my fresh drawers for the next 3 to 4 weeks to carry me from summer. I almost said from spring to summer. From summer to autumn. I literally cannot wait. Tell me what you're most excited for the autumn season. Let a girl know in the comments below. Other than that, thank you guys so much for sticking around to watch today's video and for supporting my channel as you guys always do. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.